Hello, beautiful bookish family. Welcome back to Coffee Over Apples. My name is Steph, and this is my February TBR with my TBR game, Bookish Blackjack Casino Game.
It could change the world.
The description of the rules is linked below. I'm not going to go into detail because I've been doing this video once a month for just about 2 years now. And so I'm just going to summarize by saying the goal is for me to get as close to the number 21 without going over. I'm playing against a second hand that represents the dealer, and there's prompts on the cards. I need at least 6 prompts, whether that be cards or from my trusty challenge jar, which trusty because I haven't had to take a challenge in a while. So let's keep that ball rolling. And there is a readathon that I want to do for the month of February, since it is Black History Month. It is the Missy Elliott readathon, hosted by some amazing booktubers who I will leave linked in the description below. If you're not joining, you totally should. I'm so excited for this because I love Missy Elliott. An icon, a queen. If you don't know who that is, if you've never heard Missy Elliott's music, I don't know how to fix that for you, but please check out the link that's up above or the link in the description to one of their music videos, because it's everything. It's everything. That being said, let's get started. Welcome to the casino board. This month's casino candy chip is going to be Fruita. It is mixed gummy Japanese candy. I got this at my local Japanese market. Come in different flavors, like little chewy gummy candies. It comes in grape, strawberry, and muscat. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. All I know is that it's delicious. Duh, Steph, it says it right there. White grape. Good job. Good job, booktuber. Good job reading. Here we go with round number 1. First card is for me. Oh, okay, a 10. Next card is for the dealer. Dealer has, ooh, an ace. Not so great for me. Translated from another language, I could definitely use that. And a broken card, which I still need to get fixed because my doggo likes to eat paper. So I'm going to go with, let's see, I've got 14. Do I want to hit? I forgot to bet. Oh my gosh, I'm off to a weird start. Okay, do I want to hit? Are the chances of the next card being low? I'm gonna go with yes. Hit me. 9. Oh. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. It's a challenge jar, not a punishment jar. I have enough books that I need to read in February. This is kind of like the month of novellas for me, so I'm hoping that it's something easy and short. Let's go with this. Oh, this is really good, actually. A book specifically recommended to you. Okay, that's a positive. That is a positive. I will take it. Good. I actually have my 16 books in 12 months board that I put together in January. All books that friends recommended to me. I do have a book on here that I think I can also use for the Missy Elliott Readathon, and that is Black Girl Unlimited by Echo Brown. This was actually recommended to me by my friend Jeff over at Dreaded and Redded, who I will link up above or in the description as well, so please check out Jeff's channel. Jeff recommended me this book, and this is going to fulfill the prompt for the readathon, which is Pass the Dutch, basically a book that was recommended to you, a Black book that was recommended to you, so Black Girl Unlimited totally fits that. I really don't know anything about this book other than Jeff screams it at me in multiple tweets to read it. That's all I need to know. That's really it. So this fits amazingly. I think it's a YA, but this actually is a good thing. Thank you, Challenge Jar. You were nice to me. You like me. I know. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we got. First card is, ooh, a thriller or mystery. Interesting. Dealer has a 2, which is good for me. I also have, ooh, 16 is good. I'll take 16. Do I want to take more cards or do I want to let the dealer bust? Okay, so the dealer's got a 2, which means that if that's a 10, the dealer would have 12 and they would have to keep taking cards. I feel like the chances of the next card being 5 or less are pretty low, so I'm just going to let the dealer lose by taking more cards. So let's see what the dealer has. Dealer has 7. Okay, they have to try to beat me. Dealer has 13. 14. And they lose. Go me. For the card Thriller Mystery, I am going with a book that is currently on hold at my library, and I hope that I get it back in time, but it is The Taking of Jake Livingston, which is the pick for the Haunted Corner Book Club. I really hope I get this book in time because I want to join that book club in their horror discussion for this. And it also fits the prompt for another part of the Missy Elliott Readathon, which is Gossip Folks, a book with LGBTQ rep, and Throw It Back, which is a book set in high school. This is set in high school because Jake is a gay high school student who is a medium who is seeing ghosts of people who died, I believe, in the school or around the school. And I believe this also fits the prompt for Work It, which is a coming of age trope story, I think. So I'm going to use this book for those 3 prompts for the readathon, but it is a mystery thriller as we're figuring out why Jake is being haunted by these ghosts. If I'm not mistaken, I could be totally wrong, but all I know is that I need this hold to come in quick enough so that I can join for the live show. For the card Arc, this is going to be a little difficult or different, so I'm not going to name the books that I'm going to use for this because I am one of the judges for the SPSFC self-published sci-fi competition, and we are still working through the books for phase 2, I believe. So I have a ton of arcs that I'm still working on. I'm not going to list them all here because I am making a vlog video about that. So those books you will learn about in a vlog that is coming in February. Here we go with another round. I've got, ooh, a 10 with a gifted book. Awesome. Dealer has 6. I have 12. Not great because that means I am most likely going to have to take another card. Has to be a 9 or less. Give me a 9 or less. Yes! 21! Amazing! Amazing. I could use these cards, definitely. Let's see what the dealer has. Dealer has 16, has to at least take cards up until 17. And they lose. I win. Go me! For paperback, I'm going to go with the 2 books that I am reading for the Stephen King read-along that I am hosting. So this is Gwendy's Button Box and Gwendy's Magic Feather. These are both novellas that we believe have a link to the Dark Tower. So we're reading these first 2 books in February to discuss for the February live show. The 3rd book in the series is supposed to be coming out, I think, in March. And we're reading the 3rd book in the next few months. So I've never read these before. The only reason that I have to believe that this is related to the Dark Tower is because the 3rd book literally has the Dark Tower on the cover. And then reviewers have told me that there are connections. So I can't speak to how deep those connections run, just that they're novellas and they're newer Stephen King releases that he wrote with Richard Zmar, which I've never read from that author either, so this is going to be totally new for me. For the card, a gifted book, I'm going to use an ebook that was so kindly sent to me by my booktube bestie, Natalie. Thank you, Natalie, for sending me Binding Pages. I love you. Binding Pages is a novella. I believe it's a novella, gay vampire story, and listen, romance. This is apparently the year of romance for me. It is the year of horror and romance or horror romance. So Vampire Society novella, it's all I really need, and the fact that Natalie recommended it is all I need to know. So whatever direction this goes in, I will have no regrets. For the card, hardcover, a buddy read, and also a gifted book. Thank you to my friend Melody over at Strawberry Lemon Books for sending me this for my birthday. This is A Song for the Wild Built, a Becky Chambers book. I'm not emotionally prepared. It is a novella. It's very short, from the Monk and Robot series. Becky Chambers has been in my top 1 and 2 places of best books of the past 2 years. Am I expecting this to be a new all-time favorite? Maybe, because it's from one of my favorite all-time authors. I'm not expecting this to be a favorite of the year, but with her track record, who knows? I am obsessed with Becky Chambers. Their books are hope punk, so sci-fi that is utopian or flips dystopian into something more utopian-esque. I don't even know if I'm explaining that correctly, but their books just make me really happy, and I am expecting to have a box of tissues and to go through that box of tissues. Because it's Becky Chambers, y'all. It's Becky Chambers.
Get some tissues, because you're going to need them.
Also, other books that I'm reading in February, because as if February's not packed enough as it is, I was asked to be a co-host for a new book club for the month of February, in just the month of February, as a guest co-host by the wonderful Alicia over at the channel Alicia Guzman. Alicia asked me to co-host with them for their translated in fiction book club. It's a book club where they read translated works. For February, we are reading Vagabond by Hao Jingfang. Apologies if I am not saying that name correctly, but it is translated from Chinese. This, I believe, is a science fiction, right up my alley. Science fiction, something about colonizing Mars, and there, I think, is a potential war between Mars and colonies on the moons of Mars. But I am waiting for my hold to come in from the library so that I can hopefully read it in time to be able to co-host with Alicia, and that is so exciting because I want to read more translated work. So thank you, Alicia, for asking me to co-host with you. Also, for the Sci-Fi Book Club, Interstellar Book Club, we are reading The Light from Uncommon Stars, which I am so excited about. Light from Uncommon Stars is written by Reika Aoki, which I believe is a transgender woman. Listen. I heard it was being compared to The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet. My favorite series of last year. If it's Hope Punk, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for the sci-fi wholesomeness. Something about a young transgender person who is running away and just meets people along their journey. I think it's set in California, but then somehow we're moving throughout the universe, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Don't take my word for it. If you're here for great book summaries, this is not the video. Maybe watch one of my full spoiler-filled or spoiler-free review videos, but when it comes to TBRs, I like to go in blind. I'm really excited to read this. This has been on my hype list for months. I'm so excited. So, I'm not sure yet if I'm going to end up purchasing this book, but it depends on if it comes in from my library quick enough. There's a lot of library holds happening right now, as you can see. For the Enchanted Book Club, we are reading The Spanish Love Deception, which was voted for the romance theme of February. This is outside of my comfort zone. I did already start listening to the audiobook in January. I have thoughts. It's not bad. I have thoughts. Pure romance is way outside of my comfort zone, and my booktube friends are vying for me to become a romance reader, and I'm slowly there. Like, if romance was a pool, I am currently at ankle deep. Oh! Is this gonna push me into knee-deep water territory? I don't know that it's gonna do that, but who knows? I'm interested so far, so this is going to be majoritively read in February. And then we'll be discussing it for the live show. A rollover from January, but the live show is in the beginning of February for the Haunted Corner Book Club. So I don't remember what dates. I think they said that they're hosting their live show, I think the first Sunday or the first weekend of February or something like that. So I'm going to read Mapping the Interior, which I didn't get to read in January. This is really tiny. I'm hoping that I can just read this in a day to be able to catch their live show in time and like discuss it in the chat. This is horror Native American? Stephen Graham Jones? I believe so. And I've heard wonderful things also from Alicia over at Alicia Guzman talking about this. So multiple sources are telling me to be hyped about it. I needed to get myself a copy because look at how beautiful this cover is. It's gorgeous. Then a rollover from November. Okay, listen. I started it on audiobook just because I had a lot going on in November as far as school is concerned. The audiobook is stunning. The audio narrator's voice is so luscious. So I don't know that I'm actually going to continue this in physical format unless I decide to annotate it. But I was truly enjoying listening to The Bluest Eye by Toni Morrison on audio. And I'm going to finish this. I was about 50% of the way. So I'm going to finish it in February and then use it for another prompt of the Missy Elliott readathon, which is The Rain, also known as Super Duper Fly, a book from an author's backlist. So a book that's like 5 years or older. This is from the late and great Toni Morrison, and it was hitting really hard. I had to pause a couple times because the sniffles were coming on. I was highly emotional. Which means that February is not so bad, right? Because I've got 50% of this, which is like a novella. And then I've got a novella, right? And then I've got a novella. And then I've got a novella, followed by a novella. And then other novellas on audio. I can do it. And then, technically I'm not done yet. Technically, I've also got textbooks to read for school. I've got this one plus another one, so I'm just gonna throw that on there as well. This is Necropolitics by Achille Mbebe, who is an African author. This doesn't look like a lot, you guys. It doesn't look like a lot. This looks like a very small stack. But then if you add the 3 audiobooks plus the books coming in a hold, got about 10 books on this TBR. And again, it doesn't look like a lot, but February is a short month and university is starting up for me again. So February is a lie. That's okay. That's okay. Don't be surprised if any of these books roll over to March. Just letting you know right now, because life is about to go through the roof. But I hope that you like this video. I post videos every week. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know if you want to see more content like this from me, and I'll catch you later. Goodbye.
What's it making, Mr. Wonka? Mr. Wonka,